Hello guys, welcome back to today's stream. I'm glad you guys are already here. Hello. Hello Mr. Giddy, hello Dover, hello Homeburger, all of you guys are here. Alien Frog. Top right there's a person icon. To think you're not 80 years old. Yeah, you can see where everyone is, who's online. I don't think it's 100% updated all the time, but it's fairly okay. You might steal a paintbrush. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna paint when you guys are stealing my stuff? Might hide a plush somewhere Neko can't find, and then in the future she ends up finding it. Hopefully the plush doesn't mutate in the basement hiding in the shadows. Well, I have a feeling. If you hit a plushie, it might turn out to mutate like this one, right? Probably will. And then we end up with like a super creepy bunny. I already have ones like these, so don't need more to take care of. He's already a handful. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe don't hide more creepy plushies. He will mutate. So guys, today is a super fun day. We're actually gonna go through everybody's ghost drawings on Discord. So all of your prompts are gonna be on stream today. It's gonna grow bigger than that one. Will it? Bigger than this one? I don't know. How big is its appetite gonna be if it grows bigger than this one? Helps if you make sure I'm not muted. Well, luckily it's not on my end today. It normally does happen, so I'm glad to hear it's not for everyone, only for you, but thankfully you fixed it. Okay, so, how many have we got? We've already got 11 of you guys here, so how about you just sit over there and don't do any mischief. Let me see, what have we got on for today? How many of you guys are stuff? Oh, by the way, guys, I'll quickly show you what I'm talking about. So Discord recently brought out a new feature. So you can now see events. So on the left side of Discord, you can click here and it shows you all the upcoming events on our Discord. So I've added things like the art review, plein air painting, so any fun, like different kind of events that we're running. Dover will also share some movie night events on here when he has the time to organize those. So keep an eye on these guys. The events tab is right up the top, right below where the server name is. And when an event is actually happening, you guys will see it here on Discord as well. So it's really nice because it allows more of you guys to see when things are going to be on. Obviously, I do also schedule things like Twitch events and stuff will still be on my schedule page. So if you guys, why did that not share to the channel? Alien Frog, thank you so much for that sub. 5 months in a row, heck yeah, thank you. Really appreciate that. It has plenty of those spiders we have everywhere. Yeah, oh my gosh. So, keep in mind to keep an eye on those events. Also, I need to show you guys something. So part of the new subscription thing that we're doing, so I'll show you guys the screen. So I'm preparing a little cemetery. So it's going to be called the Necromancer Cemetery. And everyone who subscribes will have a little gravestone added. So I went to IKEA last night and I found this. So I'm going to take these plants out of the dome and I'm going to put them in the mini cemetery. It was like really cheap, only like $8. And yeah, it'll make a nice cemetery terrarium. Cemeterarium. Heck yeah. Your favorite store? I must say, whenever you're in IKEA, you just want to buy everything. I'm just going to turn off the machine that's beeping in the background. Be right back, guys. There we go. The carbon monoxide detector, exactly, exactly. Those are pretty useful, you know? Pretty useful. Your entire house is filled with that stuff. Yeah, like, I remember when I first started filling up my room with furniture, like when I had my first job, I went to IKEA and just got loads of stuff because I couldn't afford anything else. And, you know, I really needed stuff like a wardrobe, and just stuff to store things in. So, it was pretty useful. But then eventually I started scouting, you know, cool furniture on like Facebook Marketplace, and we also have Gumtree in Australia, which is similar to Facebook Marketplace. It's like a local trade thing where you just buy off people who want to get rid of their stuff. So, sadly, we don't have as many antiques as in the States, but I did end up getting a few hand downs from my dad, you know, my desk and stuff, which is really nice. So I don't really buy a lot of stuff from IKEA anymore unless it's like storage items. And obviously things like this. So this will make a beautiful little cemeterarium. Can I chew on the tree and blow bubbles? Is that a thing, Alien Frog? Is that a thing? If that is, I really don't know how that works. I really wouldn't know. But yeah, we have to get started on showing off everybody's beautiful drawings. So I may wait just a little bit longer to double check if everybody's here. Oh, you can even click on like event details and see a little bit more. And you guys can select if you're interested in the event as well, just like on Facebook. It should be a thing. You explain to me how that works. You seem to know about a lot of like cryptid stuff. You know, I'm sure you'll know how to explain that. Where are we? I'm trying to find the freaking challenge. Where is it? There we go. So I don't actually look through your stuff, guys, before the drawing challenge is on. So it's always super nice for me to see it on the day because it's really, really a nice surprise. And I love that. And we have some beautiful entries this challenge. So it's gonna be exciting. Gonna be freaking exciting. So I was thinking, where's my little notebook? I think it's in my bedroom. I'll be right back. This might be silly, but are many of us in Australia? I mean, you know, I am. I don't know. We do have a couple of Australians here, but I think overall, most of you guys are just late nighters from the States. And then a little bit later, we get morning people from Europe. Hello, Sportler, how are you? You think there's 11-7 people from Australia? Interesting. Night owls for the win. Exactly, Flasian guy. Looking forward to your piece, your prompt for the challenge. We're on the graveyard shift, you get it. Exactly. You Insomnia crew reporting in. Well, soon we will have a little cemeterarium of our own, and I'll reset it daily. So every day we can rebuild it and see how many graves we can build that day. But yeah, I'm gonna be working very small today. So I've got a tiny little sketchbook from Paper Blanks. I love these. They're super useful. So I do all my little sketches in this one. So I'm gonna draw a little ghost today. The last thing I drew was for Sendo. And it was a seal Labrador. Isn't that cool, guys? That was Seals Redeem. You lived in Arizona for a bit. Is it hot there? And I did this one for Cannibal Snacks. The one on the right. Left for you guys. What? Right? No, right for you guys. Yeah. Sketch redeems, which currently are disabled because I just need to catch up a little bit on some work before I can, you know, set those back. But yeah, that is what we're going to be doing today. It means you became invisible on any chat in Twitch. Wait, what does? $47 Celsius? Oh my goodness, that's hot. I think it got like 50 Celsius once when we lived in Melbourne, but yeah, that's intense. That's really intense. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if I have some space. Oh, I need to show you guys something else, actually. Almost forgot. Guys, have a look. Zazu dropped the longest feather ever. Like, look. That is so freaking long, guys. The longest feather ever. I wish it would focus on the feather and not me. Trying to get it to focus on not me, the feather. There we go. I mean, look at that, guys. That is freaking sick. It's so long. It's from Zazu, yeah, it's from little Zazu. Normally, I don't get them when they're like beautiful and long like this, because he chews them up. But last night he was sleeping and I fell out in his sleep, so I got like a pristine one, guys. A pristine one. So beautiful. I'm super proud. It doesn't fit in any of my feather jars, so I don't know where to put it to sort of keep it safe. So at the moment I'm just leaving it on the table and I'll see how it goes. Maybe I need to have like a longer feather dome. Maybe that'll work. It's so pretty, I know. Super pretty. The feather makes it seem like little Zazu is a giant. Yeah, it really does, right? You told about this on a Polish art channel and a mod typed in chat that it could happen if Twitch decided that you were a bot. On Zazu's channel, a subscriber said it could also happen if you used a VPN. Wow. Okay. Oh, you got a shadow ban on Twitch. I see. I missed that. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. I'm glad it's gone now. You missed the last challenge, so you got up early to jump in on this one. Well, awesome. Thank you, Asian guy. That is really, really weird. I did not know you could get shadow banned on Twitch. I thought it was just like an outright ban. It lasted 24 hours. What? Oh my gosh. At least it got like revoked. That's good. That's really good. So guys, I have my little mini sketchbook ready. I'm gonna have to zoom in like a whole lot of this little one. Because it's freaking tiny! Like super tiny. And basically, I'm just gonna do a tiny little sketch of a ghost. Tiny little ghosty. There's gonna be like a little kid with some cloth on. Cloth over their head. A little kid's cosplay of being a ghost. I know that on Instagram you can get shadow banned and it can last like super long. And apparently you just gotta log out, not spend a lot of time in the channel when it happens, but I've never been shadow banned, but then a lot of people have. Dover, thank you for the 100 biddies. Really appreciate that. We haven't had a quack in a while. I think lately you've been a lot on the Nazguls and the creepy sounds. Too much Halloween for Dover. Too much Halloween. Well, there we go. My little ghost, you're here. Well, now I can see, Dover. Now I can see. How has your week been? We haven't chatted all that much this week. I've been really distracted, I feel like, this week. My little ghost is gonna be really simple. I might actually do some background foliage as well. I feel like doing some background foliage. The usual chaos? Oh no, oh no. Dover is late! Oh my gosh, guys, give Dover a break. The man has got to live. Imagine if we never had Dover, guys. Imagine what this stream would be like without a Dover. It's always so funny, Dover, when I go to Nagy's stream. One of her mods is also called Dover, and then she always talks about Dover, and I'm like, wait, what? What? Is Dover here too? But then yeah, it's the other Dover. She actually said that Dover is apparently not that uncommon of a name, which is interesting. Like, I wouldn't have thought that it's uncommon, but checks out Dover this time. It's the other Dover. One of Dover's clones. One of Dover's clones. We have a custom. No, we don't have a custom sketch redeemed over. This is just me doing a little ghost sketch for today's art challenge. So I'm doing a little ghost of my own. Cute little ghosty. He definitely needs some foliage behind him though. Most definitely. So I'm gonna have a look at a cool kind of shrub that I can put in. I cannot wait for our summer terrarium, guys. It's gonna be so nice. So much fun. Alright, so time for the shrub. You should check the VOD. Show you the sketches he did for Sendo. Oh, I can show you, Dover. This is one I did for Sendo. Oh wait, wrong screen. Wrong screen. This is what I did for Sendo. A little Labrador seal. Dover probably remembers this. I'm pretty sure Dover was present at the stream. He's super chunky. By Sendo's request. Super chunky. And also, we did this one for cannibal snacks. So I write you guys' names down the bottom so I can remember who did them. You remember the chunky fella? Yeah. He was cute. He was super cute. Now we're doing a little ghosty. Super cute ghosty. Perfect. So I am going to do a lot of shading and then go in with my blender. It's also going to help the little ghosty stand out a little better if I have some shading. I need to move you. Super cute bunny. Be good. Don't eat all of my work, please. I need my larger blender. You can keep guard over there again. Blushy. Looks soft. He is so soft. I know. Super fluffy. Sometimes it's hard to know, like, can you finish a sketch in time? And I think it's helpful at sometimes, you know, to track how long you take on a piece because it'll give you more confidence moving forwards to, you know, if you have a brief moment that you can do art to push yourself and be like, whoa, I have like a half hour. I can do a drawing in this half hour, you know? Sometimes it's nice knowing that you can actually finish up. So yeah, got most of it. Now we just need to do the front layer. Had to upload your submission from the phone and couldn't find the spoiler setting, so you posted again, this time with spoiler. Ah. How does the... Hang on. I think the spoiler setting is able to work on phones as well. I think if you just follow the instructions I shared, that works on a phone too. I think it's the same. As far as I'm aware, at least. I will see when we review. See what? See what exactly? Hello, Space Love Princess. How are you doing? You actually did a 30-minute sketch for another streamer, a music streamer's 30th birthday a couple of months ago. An Asian guy, that is so amazing. I'm sure they loved it. What did you sketch for them? Was it a pet sketch? Or something, one of their favorite characters? I love doing sketches for people's birthdays. Well, there we go. We have our layers, guys. The layers up there. He always says he's a dogless lover, so you drew a dog for him. What? That is so cute! Well, I'm glad he got his puppy in the end. It really sucks when you can't have pets and you really want them. You know, it really does suck. I'm just adding some shadow on the bottom where the shrub ends. And then we're gonna blend that too. Blend it all away. I seriously sometimes don't know how I would do sketches without a blender. It's become such an invaluable part of how I work and just makes things so quick and easy as well. I really don't know, you know? Aquadate, hello, thank you so much for that follow. Please sit down and join our vampire tea party. This one looks really cute, the shrubs in the background. Thank you, Dover. I'm gonna make the sky a little darker as well and add a couple of clouds, but yeah. How are you, Adequate Austin? I'm glad you're adequate. Good to be adequate. It's good to be. Alright guys, so I reckon it is time for us to go through the art review. So, let us see what you guys did, because we've got around 20 people here, pretty much, so. We can get started. This reminds you of a movie, a ghost story. You've been meaning to check it out, because when you saw the trailer a while back, it felt emotional in a wholesome way. Which story? Which story? I'd love to know. Where is the art challenge? There we go. No. Let me move it here. And we have the ghost prompt, guys. We have the ghost prompt. Alright, so we'll go through them one by one. Show off all your pieces, guys. All of your amazing drawings. So the first one is by Fly Asian Guy. Let us see. What do we do? There you go. You moved back to Dallas recently? Wait. You don't live there. Oh, you don't live in Austin. I get it. is friends with another streamer, a violinist. That violinist has a Shiba Inu, and on the last stream, the violinist joined his stream. During the stream, he wore that streamer's merch, a shirt with the same Shiba Inu, and sang a dog version of Adele's Rolling in the Deep. That is so cool! That is so cool! Some gaming grace for everyone. Guys, look at this amazing work by Fly Asian Guy. It is awesome. I love this little squishy dude. He's adorable. Absolutely adorable. He's my favorite. I'm obsessed. Even down to how adorably he's blushing. He's so bashful and cute. Super perfect. And look at the gorgeous shading you did to show the electricity around this guy. I don't know Pokemon that well, so I'm no expert to know who he is, but he looks freaking awesome. I have seen him before. He's Gengar. Isn't he purple? I'm pretty sure he's normally purple. But yeah, he looks freaking sick. And look, you've got all the ghosts, the Pac-Man ghosts in the background. That is super cool. Super cool. I should have thought of Pac-Man. That is such a great idea for a ghost. That's awesome. You love it? It's super cool. Super, super cool. Well, so Fly Asian Guy said, so in order to make up for missing the last art challenge, and usually being on the tail end of the deadline for previous art challenges, sorry about that, Naka, that's all good by the way. You decided to get a head start on this particular art challenge. Here's your entry for Ghost. I don't care if you guys are pushing the deadlines, like literally as long as you have them in before we start stream. That's totally fine by me. Totally fine. With some encouragement from some friends and drawing, no or all puns intended, inspiration from Neka, Strathmaster, and all the amazingly talented artists in this community, all of whom are clearly much more talented than me, I decided to create an Instagram account. Finally! Heck yes! Finally! I'm so excited. That is about time, and I completely disagree with your comment about everyone being more talented than you. But it's all okay and forgiven because you made an Instagram account. So, heck yes. No posts yet, but you're gonna fix that. Well, looking forward, Fly Asian Guy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. It's me, Troy. Thank you for the follow. Please sit down and join our vampire tea party. Should you make it public? I mean, it's up to you. If you make it public, then yeah, anybody can see your work already. You have it on private. If it's an art account, I would just make it public. Because, like, there's no real reason, you know, why not to. But if it's only for us on the stream, then you can just accept my, you know, my follow request, and I will still be able to show off your stuff on stream if that's okay with you. Fancy arts. We're going through everybody's artwork today. It's me. Whereabouts are you from? Well, I'm so glad you finally got an account. Really glad. But yeah, guys, awesome work by Fly Asian Guy. Look at that. Super, super epic. You'll add me, so it'll unlock for you. Yeah, exactly. Should unlock for me. So if you've done that, I should be able to refresh. And I should fix that, I reckon. Hopefully. Probably not yet, but yeah. Eventually it will. Eventually it will. And the next entry, guys, is by Strathmaster. Check out these beautiful, beautiful horses, guys. That's amazing. Looks so, what's the word for it? I can't think, you know what it reminds me of? Those horses in France, the really white ones, and they have these French people riding them, but like in really choreographic ways, so it looks like a dance performance or something. It's really cool. Hello Spark, how are you doing today? Everybody type in !spit and spit on Spark to show your respect. Spit horses, spirit horses. Almost said spit horses. Well, for Spark, these be spit horses. But yeah. Spirit horses. So Strathmaster said, when I read the word ghost for the theme, ghost horses came to mind. I made this sketch with pencil and white paint. Hope you guys like it. We love it. It's freaking awesome. I love the bluish tones as well. Did you not use watercolor there? You said white paint and pencil, but it really has like a bluish tint to it, which I really love. It makes it look so eerie. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That looks amazing. So cool. And guys, Strathmaster also has an Instagram account that they listed. So we can have a look at that. Love the spits. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, guys. Spark loves the spits. Guys, have a look at Strathmaster's account. I don't follow you yet. Thought I did. Look at these amazing horses, guys. That's sick. That is absolutely sick. Love that. Wait, who do we spit at? Spit at Spark. We spit at Spark. Even the Mandalorian. So cool. So cool. That's epic. And a horsey comic. So cool. Strathmaster or Cooper Duncan is one of your in real life friends who convinced you to make an Instagram account. Well, there you go. I'm so glad both of you are part of our art challenge and our little community here as well. All spits are donated to the charity Spit on Spark. Exactly. Exactly. Very wholesome. Very wholesome. Oh my gosh, look at that elephant. That is so well done, like right down to the leg. If you guys have ever tried drawing an elephant, they're actually surprisingly hard to do. I don't know why, if it's just like the way that their gait moves, like it's really hard to make them not look stiff. So this is really good. And then we've got an octopus as well. How perfect is that? I love tentacles. I love tentacles, guys. That is so sick. Absolutely amazing. Love that work. Freaking awesome, guys. Guys, go give Strathmaster a follow. I should actually post. Hang on, let me go share. So I will post White Asian Guy. That is Fly Asian Guy's Instagram, guys. And we have also Strathmaster or Cupo Duncan, which is his current name. My keyboard won't work. There we go. 2 Instagram links, guys. Go give them a follow. That is sick. That's not our problem. Says it as if you have access to those animals. You should find access, Spark. As a moderator, we imagine you're pretty intuitive and you can find solutions to your own problems. We have faith in you. This is why we assigned the challenge to you. So guys, we have another one. This one is by Alien Frog. Check out this cute little guy. You know what, Alien Frog? I love the way you draw teeth. That is so cute. Look at the little teeth, guys. Those little teeth. I mean, look at that smile. Don't you just love it? That is adorable. That is absolutely adorable. I would love a little monster like that, or a little ghost like that. So, Alien Frog said, Haunted, you are tired for a reason. Ghosts that like to drain you of energy. That's interesting. Next time you're tired, guys, think about that. Think about that. You loved my bow seal? Oh, my bow. Oh, thanks, Sendo. I'm glad you like it. The teeth all the way across is super expressive. It really is. It's like he's gonna eat you. but at the same time he's a ghost, so maybe he just eats your energy. That seems to be what he's doing. He's awesome. And look at this dude. He looks so disappointed, so tired, so drained, just like, I'm over life. I am totally over life. He's had enough. I think that's quite obvious. Reminds you of the cat from Alice in Wonderland. It really is a lot like the Cheshire Cat. The Cheshire Ghost. The Cheshire Ghost. Heck yeah. I even love his eyes. That's epic. But yeah. When you next are tired, guys, think about that. The ghosts are draining your energy, guys. The ghosts are draining your energy. You know what that's like. Well, maybe you have just a couple of ghosts in your house, Dover. In your head, the Cheshire Cat was themselves a ghost. I think they are in some way, because like they can appear and disappear and stuff like that. So I think they are a ghost, actually. I think that makes sense. But yeah, we also, guys, have an Instagram account by Alien Frog, which I will share with you guys. Why does it do that? That's weird. Alright, so go give Alien Frog a follow on Instagram, guys, which I already do. And check out the rest of their creepy cool characters. I mean, look at this guy. What is that? A nose? Or is that a tooth? Or some kind of fang? I love the way he's slinking about. He's even got like front legs, but then he's got no back legs. He looks super cool, and 4 eyes. Reminds you a little bit of Ryuk from the Death Note, how he's hovering behind him. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Totally. I love your style, Alien Frog. It's a long tooth. What does he do with that long tooth? Because that looks super creepy. Does he like suck blood through it or something? Because that looks super creepy. I don't know. He's scary as heck. Stabs its victims. Well, there you go. It stabs its victims. As a kid, you were told that if you draw lines in the sand, they turn into snakes. You bet this is one of those. You know what, Dover? I actually had a weird phobia when I was a kid that didn't actually stem from anything anyone ever told me. I was afraid that if I said the letter S or made any S sound, that a snake would just randomly appear. So I would like, when I was talking late at night when it got dark, I would avoid saying the letter S in any word, in any sentence. I would just be like, I'm not saying it, I'm not saying it, because I was terrified that they would appear. It was the weirdest phobia, and like, I don't even know where it came from, because my parents never told me that. I never saw it in any movie or something, but I was really scared of snakes, so, yeah, it was a thing. Yeah, it was like a weird childhood superstition of mine, but yeah. He looks creepy too, guys. Super creepy. It's so funny. Inside our house, we've got this little, little doormat, and we found snail slime on the doormat, but the door's always closed, and we actually, since we saw the snail slime, we kept the door shut, like, on purpose a lot, like, made sure that it's always closed. And every morning, there would be snail slime on the door, and we had no idea how it got there. So we were really confused because none of us had any idea about how the snail slime got there. And there's nowhere for them to get in, so how did it get there? And every morning, there would be more slime. So it's like we would clean the slime. In the morning, there would be more slime. So how did it get there? So one evening, my brother and I were having like a late midnight snack, and we saw these tiny slugs crawling through a tiny gap in our doorway. So literally they were squeezing through. It was like virtually impossible, but they were doing it. And they would just crawl through and they would go back out. Like you wouldn't find them in the morning. They would go right back out. It was so weird. So we finally found out how the snails got there. It was slugs. Tiny little slugs that got through small little holes. How did I get out of this superstition? I don't know. I just grew out of it, Alien Frog. Like, I think at one point when I got older, I just realized, well, that's pretty silly. Like, that's not really gonna happen. And so I just kind of grew out of it, I guess. Snakes would be cool if you could summon and control them with, when you made S sounds. That would be cool, yeah. Like, I want to scare off this bad person. Let me make an S sound and have a snake just attack them. That would be cool. Maybe then I would love snakes. Beetles beat snails any day. What do you mean? Snails are awesome bugs. I love snails. Heck yeah. Snails are really cool. But yeah, invertebrates can get through the tiniest of gaps. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Look at his talons, guys. Super cool. Living in Australia does that right. You are not afraid of any creepy crawlies any longer. Yeah, pretty much. There's no point. You gotta live with them, so you gotta get used to them. Look at this dude. He kind of makes me think of the cockroach character in the first Men in Black movie. Like, when he gets all real big. Didn't it confuse you guys when he was inside that man's body and then suddenly he grew into this giant cockroach? Like, the volume couldn't work like that. It's not possible. If you didn't know, you had a banter on our Discord about snails versus beetles. It's an ongoing war. Oh! I'm missing out. I'm missing out on the drama. An ongoing war. Now, so who's winning? Snails or beetles? How about we have a poll about that? You were thinking Men in Black when you saw this too? Yeah, so I'm not the only one. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Beetles for sure, 100%. I don't know, Spark. Snails can be pretty rad. What if they just, like, slather their slime all over a beetle and it can't move? That would be pretty freaky. This was for our previous art challenge. Super cool. Super cool. This one's awesome. You've got such a cool style, Alien Frog. I love your work. It's poll time. It's poll time. Which team are you guys? Snails or beetles? Vote on it now. Which one do you guys prefer? Even Naka agrees. Well, exactly. Exactly. I vote snails. I vote snails. That is some awesome work, Alien Frog. Thank you so much for joining our art challenge. I really appreciate that. It's been fun seeing your work every time. Love your stuff. So guys, please go give Alien Frog a follow. I'll reshare their Instagram account in the chat. Beetles for the win. How are we doing? Snails are winning so far, Spark. Snails are winning by a long run. So we have won by Twister Twitch. Twister Twitch. Is this the first time Twister Twitch has taken part in the challenge? I feel like it is. So definitely not late. Definitely not late. This is awesome. I'm just opening the Instagram as well. This is freaking awesome. This reminds me, actually, of the work by Brand T. Peters in a really good way. Like, the sort of roughness of it, and then also the shape of the character. Really cool. Really cool. It looks like a girl with a ponytail that's sort of coming out from the flame. Like a spirit ghost, a flame spirit. You like the art? Yeah, it's so cool. Beetles getting beat. Beetles are in trouble. We've got 6 for snails and only 3 for beetles, guys. I feel like they're in trouble. Definitely. This is some dope art. Yeah, it's freaking sick. It's freaking sick. Absolutely love that composition. What is this done in? This is beautiful. I love the texture of the paper, and it looks like either some black charcoal or black pastel. I don't know. Could be charcoal, actually. And then you've got the character. That is so cool, guys. People don't know the awesomeness of Beetle's bloody tanks that were used in the Gulf War. What? How were they used? That is so awesome, guys. It's beautiful. Love it. Awesome work. If you're here, Twisted Twitch, thank you so much. Twisted Witch. Twisted Witch. If you're here, thank you so much for entering our challenge. I think it's your first time, as far as I know. And guys, we have an Instagram account by Twisted Witch, if you guys would like to give them a follow. Hang on, did I post the right one? Yeah, I did. Got a bit confused there for a sec. Guys, have a look at their account, their Instagram account. This is the one they made. That is so cool. I gotta thank them. There we go. Because I don't think they're here today, but that is super sick. That is super sick. Beautiful work. Oh my goodness. Look, is that a little tortoise? Tortoise? I think it's a tortoise. I think turtles are the underwater ones and tortoises are land ones. Beetles are cool until they start flying badly in your direction. Yeah. Like, they're pretty uncoordinated flyers. I have some game stuff as well. I need to make sure that we have the next art challenge organized today as well, so you guys can start it on the weekend. This is freaking beautiful. Guys, you guys are all so talented. Cool sketches. I love when people storyboard sketches out like that and then go from like sketch stage to final stage. It's so cool to see. So cool to see, guys. Freaking amazing work. Wow, look at that dress. And the raven. That is some talent, guys. That is some talent. Get the names and addresses of all those who voted snails. Unbelievable. Fuck. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. You still have to prove to us which one, whether it's llamas or alpacas, it spits. You're at 1,234. Come at me. Oh no. Oh no. Amazing work, guys. Look at all this cool art. Freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. Still think I have one more left in the art review. We have this one by Dover. Why is there two? Hang on, let me figure this out. Do you post two, Dover, or what's going on? What's the second one for? So you're new to the Instagram scene, you're guessing hashtags only work if the account is public versus private. Yeah, so there's no point adding hashtags on a private account unless you want like your friends to be able to click on a hashtag and like see the rest of that hashtag. So if you're doing Dralaween and you like your friends to know that you are part of that Dralaween tag, I mean, then that's for you, but it's not going to really help your account in any way. Whereas if it's a public account, people can find you through hashtags and they can follow you that way. So yeah, it's a lot different. Guys, look at Dover's entry. Oh my goodness. Be careful before revealing the picture. Fair warning. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Look at that mouth. The poor little kid. Please tell me the little kid's gonna be okay. Yeah, Dover, what's going on with you, Dover? thinking such dark thoughts? Dover, this is so cruel. Spoiler, not for the faint of heart. I can see why. Is that like a pirate patch, or is that just their eye being like blacked out? That is super scary. Super scary. You know that I'm secretly proud of Dover. Just a little bit, Spark. Just a little bit. Hello, Rusty. How are you doing? Dover, this is sick. This is sick. So Dover said, here's my submission for the ghost challenge. None of us are actually afraid of the dark. We're scared of what it conceals from us. That is so true. This is a scene from an award-winning short horror film. Very cool. I won't show it on stream because DMCA, but what I will do is share it. So you guys can go, hang on. So you guys can go and have a look at it. Let me quickly copy link and I will share that in the chat. Did we just get a raid? I think we just got a raid. King Yenzala, thank you so much for that raid. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, thank you so much guys for being here. Guys, please go give King Yenzala a follow. They just raided us with their awesome community. Guys, 15 zombies just entered the stream, so hold on to your brains. You just got a raid. Thank you so much. How are you guys? Hello, call me Weeaboo. How are you? You like this spooky face? It's so cool. It's Dover's work. We're actually going through everybody else's work on stream today. So showing off your work, guys. We have an art challenge every 2 weeks on the stream. So we'll share a prompt and then you guys get to enter that prompt. Also, Spark, I feel like you're gonna like the prompt that Dover chose for the next 2 weeks, which I'll reveal at the end of the stream. But yeah, I think you're gonna love it. How are you, King Yanzala? What did you do on your stream? Do you want to post a link to your Instagram account maybe? Or a work in progress? If you want to go to gayazo.com, you can take a screen cap of your stream and share that with us. Spark Snails won! We got the most votes for Snails with 10 votes. Heck yeah. I told you Snails would win. You're proud of this one. You spent a whole night listening to death metal music and drawing it? Never experienced vibes like that. Oh my goodness, music can be so helpful, right? That is awesome. Freaking awesome. How amazing. Really, guys? Yeah, we got Snails for the win. So King Yanzala, please drop a link to your Instagram account or drop a link to a work in progress so we can have a look at what you did on your stream. Astior, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Alright, so guys, I have to share Dover's Instagram account with you guys. So for everyone who doesn't know, Dover has an Instagram account. So if you don't follow Dover, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, guys. Music and art for the win makes the experience that much more cathartic. It really does. Yeah, it's really helpful sometimes when you've got an idea in your head to find music that matches that, because it gets you in the mood and it really helps the drawing, I feel. Sometimes I think I owe a lot of some pieces to the music I listen to. Will do, let you grab a link thing. No worries, King and Zala, we can't wait. Guys, this is Dover's Instagram account. Go give Dover a follow. This was Dover's bear creature. Which prompt was this for again? I think it was like, oh, it was Monster Mash. This was for Monster Mash. It was part of Dralaween. So Dover actually made this super creative character. Absolutely awesome. This is Dover's dragon character. Dover's art does have a death or black metal feel to it. Dover's art, yeah, it really does. Dover doing well so far. Heck yeah. Look at that shading, guys. That would have taken forever, like literally. Monster Mash, the Beast of Olympus, an original creation. Absolutely awesome. Some of my artwork that I sent to Dover. And this was Dover's other piece for our art challenge, which was, I think, was this Grave? I don't remember. I don't remember. This was for the prompt Nostalgia, so Dover has done one for pretty much every prompt we've done. How rad is that? Super cool character. Super cool character, guys. I love the teeth. Love the teeth. And also that creepy hand grip. Do you need permission? No, just go ahead, King and Zala. Go ahead. Bankai. Pineapple monster. Super cool. And this little dude. This little dude was adorable. I love this one. Absolutely love that one. And then we've got this cool dragon. And me! Dover drew me. Like, look, guys. Right? You see the resemblance? That is so cool. So cool. And Vivi. Dover has done some super rad art, guys, so give Dover a follow on Instagram. Oh, we have a link by King and Zala, guys. Whoa! This is freaking awesome! That color just really pops, like literally in your face. It's beautiful. That is so cool. I love the pumpkins. I love the autumny feel. That's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Can I zoom? I can't zoom. Guys, look at this little dude. Look at the cute little scarecrow smile. The light rays, I know. Like, look how they come over and just light up everything. Very vibrant. Totally. Good job with the trees too. Like, those colors, like, look, you've got like a purple in the background, then you've got the red, different shades, and then you've got, again, the sort of purpley tone there. Great attention to detail. That is freaking awesome. Amazing vibrant colors and the blue of the eyes. Exactly. That's stunning. Thank you so much for rating us, King and Zala. Your work is beautiful. Do you have an Instagram account you can share with us to show more of your work? Truly, truly gorgeous. You would be a really good game art designer, I feel like. Like, especially from mobile games. Definitely can see your work in one of those. That's super rad. Super, super rad. You do, but you stopped updating it a while ago. Would you like us to have a look at it? Like, it's up to you. Totally up to you. Wow, we have so many good entries, guys. So I need to organize the next one. So let me do that while we're here. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Oh, do you have DeviantArt, King and Zala? You should join our DeviantArt group as well. We've got a DeviantArt group where all of our necromancers join in and share each other's work. So if you'd like to join that would be awesome. Truly, truly awesome. All right. Do you mind letting me copy and paste the whole thing, please? Like, actually go down and scroll down? This is freaking hard. Why will it not work, guys? There we go. I think it did. Almost. There we go. That did it. Whoops. Alright. Alright, so now I can do another one. So what date? Let me see. What date is the next art review on? So yeah, King and Zala, if you'd like, go to that link that Dover just shared and apply for membership to our group. We'll probably just accept you. You like the name Necromancer? We're gonna have like a little cemetery as well soon. So it's gonna be the Necromancer's Cemetery for subscribers. And I will literally build a tiny cemetery where every time one of you guys subscribe, I will add a little miniature tombstone to the cemetery that day. So pretty soon, we're gonna have something cool like that. But yeah, okay, let's see. So we're at the 19th. So 2 weeks from now will be the 3rd of December, guys. For now, you need some sleep, gonna dash out, but you will keep the lurks up. No worries, I can completely understand after a long stream. Your work's amazing, King and Zala. Thank you so much for rating us. Really appreciate that. Can we have one last shout out for King and Zala, guys? So, 3rd of December is the next art review, guys. So, let me change that. 3rd November. December, sorry. 3rd of December. We're already past the 3rd of November. And that's we're gonna wait a whole more year. But yeah, so 3rd of December. And I need to check. Where are we? Dover, do you remember what was the last art challenge? I need to go back in our chats to double check. Let me see. Okay, let me double check. So, like I remember it was something with superhero. Yeah, the topic for the next one. I think you said it was something with superhero. And then, like, we decided to just make it ghost. Wow. Superhero self-portrait. Thank you, Dover. Alright. Superhero self-portrait. That's a cool one. So Spark, I really feel like this one will be right up your alley, being like a comic style thing as well. So superhero self-portrait is the next one, guys. So be sure to enter your artwork into this challenge. Hang on, I didn't change that. Oh, that was a previous one. All right. So this one is superhero self-portrait. So if you don't mind, guys, mods, can you please update the prompt here on Twitch as well? So we have that one with a new date and also the new prompt, which is superhero self-portrait. But yeah. New instructions are posted. Heck yeah. I can't wait. This is going to be an interesting one, I feel like. Because it can go so many different directions. Thanks, Dover. Thank you so much. So, remember guys, you got 2 weeks to do one drawing or painting, depending on what you want to do, for this challenge. No rules other than it has to fit the theme. So yeah, pretty soon we will review the next one. That'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, let me finish my little ghost drawing for today. This little one is such a cutie. Such a cutie. It's just a very tiny little drawing that I've started. Nothing major. I really want this shrub to look a little bit more realistic. I need the bottom bit to go darker though, so it looks a little bit more 3D. There we go. I need to make my own little ghost costume. Like, it's really actually so simple. You just need to go to like a secondhand store and pick up a nice blank sheet. I've always wanted to dress up as a little ghost and do a mini photo shoot outside. It'd be a lot of fun. Near perfection, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate that. Looks like we have our first tombstone. Not yet, Fly Asian Guy. Sorry, the tombstones don't arrive till... Hang on. I think it's like the 10th of December, I'm pretty sure. They're still in Spain. Apparently they're from Europe, so I'm waiting on that, and the black sand will arrive next Wednesday. So once I have those, I may be able to put them in like a little box or something, and we don't have to wait for like the whole glass terrarium. But yeah, sadly I don't have them yet, so I can't do the little tombstones until I have them. Which will happen, but I need to be patient. Also, Christmas shipping and stuff. Probably not going to be the quickest thing, so. No little tombstones yet. Not just yet. But it will come soon. Fairly soon. Black sand already sounds amazing. I can show you guys. I'll show you guys what I'm planning. So I'll open this one and I'll open this one. Alright, there we go. So I've ordered this little terrarium. I don't know why Discord's on the left side. So I've ordered this little terrarium for, or we're going to be calling it a semi-terrarium because that's what it's going to be. So it's about like 5.5 inches to 8.3 inches for those of you who are in the States. And that makes sense too. So it's like fairly small. And then these are the little tombstones, guys. So I'll fill up this box with black sand so that the tombstones have somewhere to like sit in without just falling over. And then I'll put them in. So every time we get a subscriber, another little tombstone goes in, which will be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But yeah, hopefully we can grow the little cemeterarium. Hopefully. Now that you think about it, this is perhaps what a Pac-Man ghost would be like if they came to life. Yeah, definitely. I can see that. I can see that. It'd be kind of adorable, I reckon. Kind of adorable. Guys, I got so lost at IKEA with all the little plushies last night. I cannot resist. I bought a little piglet plushie. I should post him on Instagram. He was adorable. Absolutely adorable. Well, at least that's looking a little bit more like a shrub than it did before. So I really miss my little thin pencil, my 0.3 inch pencil, because it was so useful for just like adding tiny little details and not worrying too much about things. But I need to figure out how to get it unclogged, because at the moment it won't let me add any new lead in. So I don't know. I literally didn't do anything. It just got clogged on its own. So I'm not too sure how to fix it. There we go. A little bit more shadow might help as well. There we go. You feel like Pac-Man would be terrifying in real life. True, yeah. I think I saw someone draw like a monster version of Pac-Man once, and it was pretty freaky. Do you remember that animated Pac-Man series that came out on Christmas many years ago? They went through a lot of effort to make it kids friendly. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Oh, thanks, Dover. Cemetery, the final resting place of NECA's subscribers. You get your own tombstone. A special place in her studio. Exactly. Thank you, Dover. That's freaking perfect. Thank you so much. Alright, so we need to add more shadow to this bit. And we need the left side to look a little bit more like a shrub as well. Alright, so all that's really needed is clouds. So I'm going to add a couple of little clouds. And then I'm gonna shade the sky as well. Maybe a little bit. Because I don't want to go too dark with the sky. But that'll let my little ghost stand out a lot better. There we go. A nice misty sky for this little one. Uh, Hang on, you should check that out. Check what out? Do I know Remy Gaylord? He does a funny skit where him and his friends chase each other as Pac-Man in the Ghosts in his supermarket. No, I don't know that. You should drop a link in the human channel on Discord. He does a real-life Mario Kart too. Sounds epic. Am I gonna keep it in dark tones? Yeah, definitely. So probably is pretty much done. So I won't be doing a whole lot more to this drawing. But make it a little bit more obvious, I guess. There we go. My cute little ghosty. I think I need to make this slightly darker though. Because it's sort of not standing out enough with the sky that's gone darker now. There we go. My cute little ghosty, guys. For our little challenge. Super happy with this one. There we go. Am I antipodian? I have no idea what that means. Chatted on Discord? Thanks, Dover. It looks awesome. Thanks, guys. But yeah, a cute little ghosty. Cute little ghosty. My submission to the ghost challenge. Exactly, today's little ghost challenge. This is my submission. Antipodian from Australia or New Zealand. Okay, yes, in that case, I am. I'm from Australia. You're so jealous when people have that crescent-shaped design on the base of their fingernails. Wait, what? What crescent-shaped design? I have no idea what you mean. As in, like, are you meaning that? Isn't that normal? I thought that's normal. No idea. But yeah, my little ghosty, guys. My little ghosty. I'm super happy. You don't have it? Really? I've actually never seen someone who doesn't have it. So, I thought it was normal. That's weird. Well, I would consider myself pretty unique if I were you. So let's spray it as well. There we go. All sealed. I got some fresh spray, by the way, guys. Went to the art store, got some fresh spray, because I was running out a lot. So, finally, I can seal my drawings again. It's called the lunula. Lunula? It's the white crescent-shaped area at the base of a nail. For some people, it's very small or barely noticeable. Interesting. Had no idea. Had no idea. But yeah. There you go. There you go. Talking about crescents, you hear there's a partial lunar eclipse starting soon for those in the US. Really? That is so cool. That would be amazing. They're awesome to watch. Well, this little sketchbook is ready for another adventure. You love the Aussie accent, so laid back and casual. Thank you. I'm glad the stream is chill for you. I'm glad. That's a very cool book. I love paper blanks. This is like my mini version. So this one is about, the big one's about A4. And the little one is, I reckon it's like, sorry, that would be A5. So I reckon this is like A6 because it's a quarter of the size of the big one. But yeah, they're amazing. They have sort of like a velvety feel to them. I also have another one. Hang on. So this is my old one. And this is my new one. Because I filled this one up. So I've done a lot of sketches in this one. You can also paint in them, guys. I've done this painting. This was with acrylics. So It actually handles it pretty well. At least it does for acrylics. Probably won't do so well for oils, but yeah, doesn't show on the other side at all. But yeah, we have done a lot. A lot of drawings. Kind of reminded you of Dr. Evil Mini You. Wait, what did? I've had a lot of fun. Lots and lots of drawings throughout the years. A lot of these were for Dralaween. But yeah. I always like to look back on my old work and be like, well, how have I improved? Have I gotten better? Do I do more per drawing? You know, and I think you do notice things when you keep your old stuff. It's really, really helpful. And then we had this one with all my new drawings. So like, done a lot. I haven't actually photographed Betty Boop. I need to photograph her. Should keep it open and photograph her. I also haven't fixed this one up. This little girl. Because there's a problem with her arm. So I need to do that. There's a couple here that I haven't photographed yet. So haven't posted or photographed her. And I'm doing an oil painting of this one probably next week, guys. What's the oldest or earliest drawing that I still have or remember doing? Probably would be some of this stuff my mom kept for me when I was like 6 years old or something, I reckon. And I also have like a storybook that I wrote to my grandparents when I was a kid. I'll try to find it and show you guys at some point. Because I'm not 100% sure where it is right now, but yeah, like that would be a very early piece that I worked on. And it's a full drawing, a fully drawn storybook of something that I wrote for my grandparents. So one is like a kid at the zoo with their dad. And then there was another one, but I don't remember what the second story was about. But yeah, I can show you guys that one on stream next time when I find it. I'll try to remember. But yeah, I did Betty Boop. This was for Cody Shibby's art challenge. Probably easier if I go from this way. So this one isn't filled up yet. I've still got a lot. This one we did yesterday was for my patrons. And yeah, all of Dralaween stuff. Dralaween this year was a lot of fun, guys. So cool to fill up an entire book with single dope sketches on each page. Thank you, Raymond. I really love doing that. I used to be so terrified doing a sketch on a blank page, and then I was like, eventually just pushing myself. And now it's not daunting at all, but I remember at first it really was, like, super daunting. I would always use like trashy sketchbooks at first because I cared too much about the nice ones and I always thought that I'd mess them up. But you have to push yourself at some point. You really do. Very distinctive style. Oh, thank you. My first Instagram art upload. Hang on, let me see. Guys, this has come a long way. This was my first ever upload. Thank you, Dover. Like, that's crazy different, right, guys? Reminds you a lot of early MTG art. Yeah, what's MTG? Yeah, I was at this phase when I did this work where I would like draw lines of the shapes. I was trying to practice a certain style. And I think in some ways it really helped me understand the forms and shapes and stuff of the characters that I'm drawing. But yeah, it was definitely very weird. Like a very different style. And then I also went into digital art after that, so yeah, went through a lot of phases. 390 weeks ago, whenever that was. Yeah, it's like a long time ago. Hello, Zug, how are you doing? Magic the Gathering. Okay, I don't know what that is. You love invoking imagery? May 24, 2014. There you go. Do I have any self-portraits? Well, not really, but I have done a monster self-portrait, which isn't like particularly meant to look 100% like me, but this is my monster self-portrait, I guess. Nostalgic love. You love this painting already? Hello, Zug. But yeah, I think I don't necessarily like drawing myself a lot. Like, I don't know. It's just, I like drawing other things. So if I draw myself, like in this case, it's not really like 100% trying to look like me. It's just sort of like my version of a character design of me, I guess. It was a self-portrait, you could tell. Yeah, so this was my monster self-portrait. So this was for Dralaween. My fat cat, guys. This is the character from John Carter of Mars. I like Tim Burton, yeah, I really do. People actually say my work looks like his stuff, but I don't know why. Because, like, Tim Burton sort of has more enlarged eyes in general, like his character designs, but I guess it's the vibe, like the overall vibe of my characters. Different caricatures, yeah. Yeah, you have Dorald's drawing of me. Yeah, self-portrait equals complete. Well, I guess it's not quite a self-portrait. It's like somebody, it's like a mod portrait of me. My mod portrait. But yeah. It was funny, like this night when I did this pumpkin, I was so stumped for ideas. I said to my mom, I have to do Dralaween drawing tonight, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And she was like, why not draw like a pumpkin with bugs in his head? I was like, heck yeah, that's a genius idea. I love that. So I drew this dude with like bugs crawling out of his head. So thanks to my mom for this brilliant idea. Hashtag mod portrait. I should do that. Arranging a storyboard of my themes all over the years would be cool. Yeah, that could be cool. I would love that. I do a lot of drawings. Like, a lot. I want to do more paintings. Because, you know, I really want to start getting better and faster at rolling out paintings. But it's a work in progress. I got there with sketches, I'm gonna get there with painting. Is my mom an artist too? Yeah, actually, she is. So my mom has done a lot of oil painting and also watercolor paintings, and she also loves doing pastel work. So, she loves doing landscapes in general and some still life as well, but particularly landscapes. And she's also done like a ton of watercolor animals, like African animals for her house. So, yeah. My mum's the reason I do art, probably. Like, I don't know. I may have become drawn to art if it wasn't for my mum, but I think she definitely set that in stone, like the reason I got into it and the reason I got to where I am. Because, like, pretty much my whole life, she encouraged me and, like, trained me and taught me a lot and always gave me projects to do. So, pretty much without her, I doubt I would be where I am. I could do one on pumpkins alone. Like self-portrait progression. Yeah, that could be interesting. You regret giving up on drawing when you see dope artists like me, but you were trash anyway. Don't say that, Raymond. Like, honestly, even people who are really good at art, like people I look up to, have points in their life where they feel like, I suck. I'm really trash at art. You always feel that way when it's your own work because you're judging it, you're trying to get better, so you're going to look at the flaws because you want to get better. So, and you know, I always tell people, don't give up on your art because you're the only one with your style. You're the only one that can create the characters that you do and that have the ideas that you do. So, don't give up. Don't give up. You need a Griffin plushie start. Heck yeah. Really do. I need to Google Griffin plushies. Guys, Dover, what have you done? Dover, what have you done? You literally tempted me now to buy a Griffin plushie. Not Riften, Griffin. Griffin plushie. What have we got? What options have we got, guys? You always wear sweet outfits. Today's a particularly rad bunny blue bun. Thank you. This is like Dangerfield. So it's got like lots of bunnies all over it. I love bunnies. Like super love bunnies. And yeah, these were like on sale. So I had been eyeing them for over a month and I was like, I really want them, but I can't afford them. And then they went on half price sale, so I was really happy. And I finally got them. I have this one, and then I have the same one that's a little bit longer in a different pattern, and it's black. So, yeah. You used to do political caricatures, really? That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I used to do a caricature of my theory teacher that I really hated. Well, I didn't hate her. I just was really bored in her class, so I drew a caricature of her. You think that plays into how I'll always hate my own work? How you will always hate your own work at least a bit? Yeah, exactly. Like, there are literally days that I look at my stuff and I'm like, that is awful. Like, why am I an artist? And I ask myself that genuinely, like, what am I even doing? Like, why am I making art? And then you get days where you make a piece you're really proud of and you've pushed yourself and you're like, I feel so confident. I feel so motivated, you know? I'm so proud of where I've come. So it's like highs and lows your whole life as an artist, I feel like. And you just gotta learn to understand that and accept that and know that right now I'm in that place where I don't feel good about my work, but I will feel good again. You love the way I say Dover and certain words sound so good with my accent. Oh, thanks, Raymond. Hunted and tracked, well played. Heck yeah, exactly. This one's the best seller on Etsy. Let me see. Oh, Dover, it's so cute. Oh wait, this is a sewing pattern. That won't work for me. May work for my mom, because my mom makes. Do I still have... I don't know if we still have... Just go to my Etsy store. I don't think we still have bunnies, plush bunnies on my Etsy store, because I think my mom sold out of them. Where's plushies? Do they disappear once... Oh no, hang on. If they're out of stock, they won't show. They may actually be out of stock. Yeah, so she'll have some more in stock at some point, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is my mum's plush bunny corns. She makes these. Oh, it's got a link, but I think they're sold out. Yeah, they're sold out. Because she has to make some more, so my mum's really talented at making bunnies. They're about this big. I'll show you guys what it looks like on stream. Probably next time. But yeah. She's made a lot, and recently we had a lady from Finland who bought up a lot of them for gifts, so yeah. But yeah, my mom could make me a Griffin plushie. But there's so many, guys. I need a Griffin plushie. I really like this little guy. He's adorable. Absolutely adorable. I mean, look at him, he's so fluffy. Do me and my mom design plushies? Well, she designs them. So I usually give her a character and my mom will design them. I'll show you guys something. So I'll close up this book, move all my sketchbooks out of the way, so you guys can, whoops, properly see everything. I need more room. I'm running out of room, guys. So this is my mum's little work in progress of a mermaid we're working on. Well, she designs the patterns and I design parts of them. So she has made this beautiful mermaid body. I mean, look how stunning that is, guys. That is freaking stunning. And then she's added like glitter on the stomach as well. And it's actually like super springy, like really nice and squishy. Just the right consistency, and then the fins look like that. All so glittery. So we went to Spotlight and got some material. So now my part of the project is I have to draw a face. And where's the face? Where's the little face shape? Oh, there we go. So I have to take this little piece of cloth, scan it, and then I have to print that on some cloth paper that we've purchased as well. And she's going to sew all those faces together. And I don't think we have the mermaid's hair in here, actually. So we have like seashells, which will add, you know, obviously to the mermaid as well. But I don't think the mermaid's hair is in here. I'm pretty sure it isn't. No mermaid hair, guys. Well, she's got it stored somewhere, but yeah. This was like a prototype, so she normally starts out by making like a prototype and then she progresses and makes like the full design. So this one will be the first mermaid ever done. And then I have to do the design of the face, but so we'll be selling these as like a package. You get the mermaid and you also get my tiny mermaid print. So it's pretty fun. I really enjoy working with her. A family of artists, the collab. Yeah, it's super fun working with like a family member and something that you both enjoy. But yeah, her bunnies actually sold really well, so she's looking to make some more when she's got a chance. Auto mod doing its job? What did it do? You don't know me or my mom, but I'm already mother and daughter goals as. Oh, thank you, Raymond. Thank you. Well, I'm pleased to have met you. And I hope that you will join our art challenge. We're doing like a superhero self-portrait. So if you'd like to join in on that, I would love to see you getting back into art. That's cute. Do I have any favorite old school artists like the old masters? Yes, I do. I used to know them off the top of my head like a lot better, but I really love Kandinsky. I don't know if he really counts as, I don't know if Vasily Kandinsky counts as like an actual old master. Also, I don't love like Vasily's new work. So I'll show you guys his old stuff because he was like part of like the communist era when modern art started happening. But I really love Vasily Kandinsky's work. Like he does these colorful houses. I just love the colors he uses. I mean, that's beautiful. Beautiful scenery. But yeah, I love his work. Super rad. There's actually nicer ones that I prefer from him, but also, pretty much I look up to all the Renaissance artists, so, you know, especially, I'm trying to think of names. I actually forgot the names, but I had a couple of favorites that I really liked the work of. There's also some less old masters that are you know, a lot newer. But again, I've got the names. Like most of the time, I look up to people like Mark Ryden, Thomas Ascot, Mark Graves. Also really love what's their name again? Oh, I'm terrible with names. I'm really terrible with names. Oh, thanks, Ethan. You're just dropping in to say hello before heading off for the night. Tornado, was it your art entry for Ghost that you added? I don't know if it was you. Did you add that entry to our art challenge for Ghost? Was it you? You forgot all the names too. Yeah, I'm terrible with names, but there's definitely like, it was yours. Well, thank you so much, Tornado, for joining our art challenge. Was it your first time? I feel like it was. I definitely feel like it was. I think I love the Dutch artists' work because they work with a lot of contrast. So I like when artists add like a lot more depth and there's a lot more contrast as opposed to some of the lighter drawings, you know? But yeah. Like I really love things like this. I think that's beautiful. Like all the trees and stuff. I should like curate a list of old masters that I really like and mention those on stream. Because I forgot. I really forgot. You like George Seurat, Albert Dürer, and Titian. Titian's really good. I love Titian. Is Albrecht Dürer Dutch? I don't know. Oh, look at the bunny! So cute. Actually, I've never seen this stuff. Or maybe I have and I just forgot. Really interesting. That is so cool. I love the bunny though. The bunny is my favorite. You think German? That could always be an art challenge too. Do something in the style of or inspired by X. Heck yeah. I've definitely seen Dira before. Yeah, I bet I have. Bunnies are cute. Bunnies are super cute. I mean, look at this little dude. Super, super cute. We love bunnies on stream. But yeah, love his work. Trying to think. So, I don't know if you guys know Thomas Ascot. I really love Thomas's work. He does super cute, like children's sort of illustration style things. He's a pop surrealist artist. Really love his work. Rembrandt was pretty good, yeah. He also does like a lot of masked characters. But yeah. This is one of his recent pieces that I really love. That's cool. But yeah, guys. Hopefully, when I have some free time, my mum has been actually asking me to get around to designing the face. So once I design the face, we can print them out. She can sew the heads on. Unless you guys would like to buy headless mermaids, I mean, that's always an option. He's chirpy. Yeah, definitely is, right? Definitely is. But yeah. Mermaid's like super squishy. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to finish this little project. But we'll have to find the hair of the mermaid as well. Headless mermaid. Would you guys buy a headless mermaid? Would you? Totally up to you. Where's my freaking mouse? There we go. I actually stopped having mouse problems, like literally randomly for no reason. I always had mouse problems, and they just stopped all on their own. So I'm really happy about that. That was always a massive struggle. Right, let's see, can I get this thing back in the slide? Oh, so far so good. Being headless is the new cool thing. In fact, you should start becoming headless. Well, how about you draw a headless character, Alien Frog? I'd love to see that in your style. What would I do if a mouse ran into my room? I mean, I love mice. I used to have 16 pet mice. So, we have a poll. Would you buy a headless mermaid? Heck yes. But yeah, Raymond, when I was a kid, I had 16 pet mice. So, I really love mice. Really love mice. So, I don't know, what are we gonna work on for the rest of today? I feel like I could fix a couple of my previous drawings, like this one. I probably need to pack away. You're not a massive fan of rodents, really? Why is that? What have rodents ever done to you? Poor little rodents. You feel like a drawing can't do it justice? You must do it for real. I agree, Alien Frog. The real thing, nothing beats the real deal. I think you have artistic consent, you know? I mean, I'm sure society will understand. I'm sure society will understand that it was in the name of art. You know? They want... Will you just stay there, pencil? There we go. That was the second idea of yours for the art challenge, especially after you saw Strathmaster's entry, The Headless Horseman. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one. So I think that's the only unfinished one. That's the one I have to photograph. I'm pretty sure. I haven't photographed this one. Or I may have photographed it, but I didn't post it. So... And the rest, those were all photographed. So, vampire one, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. You can sit over here again, bunny, and show your cute little fluffy face. Let me see. Did I photograph the little vampire tea party? That would have been a long time ago. Because that was before all of Dralaween happened. So I have to go way back. I take so many photos, guys. Like, a lot. When was that? Well, we're getting close because that's where I did mask. And then I worked on the other drawing. So I did photograph them. Cool. So I did photograph them. And they were completely done. So I can go. I can probably share those on Patreon tonight. Or tomorrow. Or sometime this weekend. And then eventually they will get shared to Instagram as well. But at first, they will only be shared on Patreon. Where did I have those? I freaking hate when things import into my editing app and I don't know where they enter them into. Alright, so that gets added to my artwork and I get to edit that tonight. Alright. Cool. So, well, that's done. So yeah, the only one I have to finish is this little one. Have a good night. No worries, Tornado. Thank you so much again. Your chinchilla is slowly judging you, but forgives. Your chinchilla is slowly judging me, but forgives me. Why is your chinchilla judging me? One of your favorites is the pet rat commission I worked on. Oh, that one was so cute. Where is that one? That was, Oh, you mean the commission. I don't have that one because that one was printed and sent to the customer. So, yeah, the little trio of rats. That one was posted on my Instagram though. So guys, we have to fix her arm. Her arm is not working. And we see your text looking like this. We know it worked. Well, there you go, because that means you can't see. Why are you going to try it on yourself, Alien Frog? Why not pick a suitable victim? One with like a really good neck, you know? A really attractive neck. Because you got to make sure the artwork is like peak perfection. And how will you know? You just feel like they are too sentient. If a spider is in your room, it just carries on doing its thing, but a mouse would react to you. Well, I feel like that's partly true, but yeah, it's weird to me like why people see spiders and insects as less sentient. Do I photograph all my pics for Instagram? Most I do. There are some that are only on Patreon, so I have an exclusive story that I only share on my Patreon account for my patrons. But other than that, pretty much everything goes to Instagram. You still have yet to see a Zazu stream appearance too. Well, you can say that you've at least seen his feather tonight. Heck yeah. Zazu's kind of sleepy right now. He's outside, but yeah. If you check the clips, Fly Asian Guy, you can see little Zazu on stream. You were just drawing a Razorhead from MHA? What's that? The Ratty Trio! Dover found it! Guys, this is the Ratty Trio Dover loves. This was a commission for one of my friends, one of my gaming friends. So this was his 3 pet rats. And I forgot their names. One's Lenny. One is actually called Twitch. This one's Twitch. Twitch is the sleepy one. Lenny, Twitch, and... oh my gosh, I forgot the last one's name. It's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah. This cute little trio. And we decided to go with purple for like the accents on everything. It's such a privilege getting to see me edit a piece. Oh, thank you, Raymond. Thank you. Hopefully, I can actually fix this piece. Oh, because currently, I am a little doubtful. If a rat ran into my room, what would I do? Well, I think at first I would freak out a little bit. Just be like, well, what is that? You know, like, before I realize what it is, I would freak out a little bit. But I actually saw a rat running in our garden, across from me, like, pretty much last Thursday, I think, and I found it adorable. So, when I realize what it is, I will find it absolutely adorable. Just enough not to wake him up. Guess what you're drawing? Your grandma a mug that says "World's Best Grandma for Christmas." Oh, that's so cute, Melbull. What a beautiful gift. Do I use a specific type of pencil? Not really. These are my Kawiko pencils. But they're just like standard mechanical pencils with 0.7mm lead. I do also love these pastel edition, the limited edition ones from Mab Graves, but you can get the normal colors still. Exactly the same kind of pencil from Alvin Draftmatic. So these are my Alvin Draftmatic ones, and these are my Kawiko ones that are brass. And then I also have this Tom Dixon one, which is also brass. So yeah, pretty much 3 of my pencils. This one's surprisingly comfy, but it's also quite heavy. So yeah, I love collecting pencils and just different kinds of art materials in general. And it is so wholesome, I know, it's adorable. She's gonna love it, Marble. That is a beautiful gift. Those pencils seem magic to you? I must be getting them from some fairy or something. I assure you, Spark. The secret is in Betsy, although today I do not have Betsy, which is probably why today's drawings are struggling a little more than usual. I hope that actually fixed it. It does look better. Oh. Who knows? Who knows? The Tom Dixon one is so badass. Yeah, it's actually really nice. I think you can still get some of those on eBay, but I really struggled tracking that one down. So if you do happen to see one for sale, I really suggest getting it, because they're not that easy to come around by. I don't, Malbull. No, I don't really know what that is. Hello, Sketch. How are you doing? Guys, can we please have a shout out for Sketch? Sketch is an amazing oil painter. Am I ethnically Balkan, like Serb or Croat? No, I'm not. I'm not. Definitely not. As far as I know, my name is Hebrew. But I also found out that my name apparently is Polish, and it's seemingly like a what do you call it? Like a diminutive. So if you want to make something sound smaller or more cute or something, you add like the diminutive onto it. So I only found out that apparently in Poland my full name would be something like Janina, and because my name is shortened, it's the cutified version of that. So I don't know. Your name's French and means unhappy. Wait, like your actual name or your username? Can't wait to see what happens to Eraserhead and present Mike's story about their friend. You're going to have to head out. Loved seeing everyone's artwork. Nekar added me on Instagram, so your account or page should hopefully be unlocked for me now. Thank goodness. Thank you so much, Fly Asian Guy, and thank you for joining our art challenges. It really means a lot. Your name. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, I think it's looking better than it did before, at least. I hope so. I mean, I don't want to spend like too much time fiddling with it. Diminutives are common in nearly all languages. Yeah. Did I go to art school or entirely self-taught? To be honest, Raymond, that's always like a tricky question to me. I did go to art school, but it's hard because I always worry that if I tell people I went to art school that they will think they have to go to art school to be good. When personally, I can if you had to ask me like if I would go to art school again to learn how to be better at art, I would say no. If you ask me why I went to art school, I would say to learn how to manage a business better, to learn the professional skills of working as an illustrator or artist in the workforce. Because I didn't really study, I guess, art. I studied illustration. So it's not so much, learning how to paint and stuff. It's more learning the professional skills that you're going to use in the workforce, which personally I think is really valuable. And I'm sure there are ways where you can like learn art at uni and actually learn the practical skills of like how to draw better, how to improve at painting and all that. But my course didn't really cover that to that extent. Like most of it was practicing. Like you just go home, you practice, you do what you can, you apply technical skills like learning how to do concept drawings. So showing the process that you understand, how to do concept drawings for a client, how to put forward yourself and your work for a client. So that's the majority of what we learned. And so I always want to emphasize to people that I think you can practice your own art and get good at art without a professional education. Because, when I got to uni, I think I started realizing just how little I knew and just how out of depth I felt with a lot of things and how much I needed to practice. Like, you really, really just need to practice on your own all the time. That's so valuable. And even after uni, I still felt like I didn't know a thing. Like I had to learn so much. And I think the thing came about that I realized, well, it's all about daily drawings. If you draw daily, you'll find your style. You'll find how to do that. And I think that's a lot more important than, you know, trying to have people teach you things. Because it's all like what you're gonna learn is only gonna teach you as far as your skill is at that point. You can only take in so much. Whereas on your own, you can be constantly learning. So maybe if I had done like an art course for, painting or something like that, maybe my experience would be different. I'm not sure. But from my experience, it was much more professional education, I guess, which is really, really valuable in helping yourself market yourself and knowing how to curate a portfolio. I found that really helpful. So I would definitely suggest if you can and you're looking to work in art, to get that sort of business side of how to do things. It's really helpful. You don't have to have it, but if you can, it's helpful. Eraserhead's your favorite? Who's Eraserhead? You went to art school once, had a look around, then went home again. Why is that, Sketch? Why is that? Your mum wanted you to go to university. Your dad wanted you to go to work. Naturally, you went with your dad. Started work when you were 15 as an artist. Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. You loved earning money. Well, you love spending money. Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? So true, practice is the key thing. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think it's 100%, you know, no matter how much education you get, it's only going to give you so much. And I remember being at uni and seeing people who had really like never done a lot of art in their life. Like they chose it because some of them chose it because their parents wanted them to study. So they would go to university and they would choose something that seemed fun to them. And well, of course, art seemed fun. But then they got to class, and you know, some of us, like myself, had been drawing for a lot of years. And then people like them were in the same class, but they hadn't really drawn for years. So art school wasn't able to help those people because they didn't have practice. They weren't practicing on their own outside of their teaching, you know. So they were really out of depth, and it really was like astonishing just how much you need to practice with art in order to succeed in that, you know. And that's something that you just got to do on your own. Teachers can't help you. That's something you got to do for yourself. So some of them made that through, and actually, like, I thought that that was really amazing. Like, people who stuck through that and really like held on and tried to push through even though they didn't have a lot of practice already. I thought that that was amazing because it's not easy. Like, we had a lot of projects even throughout the holidays. We had so many projects we had to work on, and it was hard enough already following the briefs we were given, so needing to practice on the side as well would have just been like insane amount of work. Crazy. Well, I think her arm's looking better. I'm not entirely sure if I'm super happy with it, but it is what it is. You started on maybe $9 a week. Oh my gosh, that's like barely much at all, Sketch. Your Hero Academia is an anime NECA, and Eraserhead is one of the characters. He's a badass teacher at UA High School, and an academy where kids are taught to harness their powers and become superheroes. That's super cool. Eraserhead's like a guy. He's always tired, and his sleeping bag. He has a sleeping bag, and he erases people's power, and that's why he's called Eraserhead. So is he nice or is he bad? You rode your bike to the seashore, leaned the bike against the tree, went in the bus 20 kilometers, working in a small offset printing company, doing small drawings, labels, brochures, etc. Then went on the bus, grabbed your bike. It was always there back in those days. You didn't even have a lock. Oh my gosh. It's I think it's kind of special, like, working so hard for your money. It makes it, you know, so much more valuable when you do get it. Do you ever do plein air painting, Sketch? The sleeping bag, he gives students assignments and goes to sleep in the class itself. What? What's the longest streak I've ever gone without sketching anything? Ooh. Raymond? There was about like a year, I think, almost a year or maybe 6 months that I didn't draw, which is like just a really stressful time for me. So I completely stopped drawing at that point. And when I had to start it up again, it was really rough. But yeah, it was months. I don't remember exactly when that was, but yeah, it was just like a really stressful time for me, so I wasn't doing any art pretty much. I would say like close to 6 months, maybe less. To me, it felt like a year, but it probably wasn't. Like, I'm sure I picked up like a little sketchbook here and there and did a doodle or whatever. But I don't feel like I did like any proper consistent art. for a very long time that year, so I would consider that my longest streak without art. Probably. He's one of the good ones. His superpower is that if he directly looks at someone with superpowers, their powers are erased. So, like, doesn't that mean he's evil because he takes powers away from people, or does he only take away from the bad ones? You love painting outside. It's different. Very good for colors. Yeah, it definitely is. It's like a whole different experience, right, Sketch? I would love to see your plein air setup, actually. Was that before or after my first streaming NECA? Like, before I resumed streaming last year? It would definitely been before, Dover. Because since I've been streaming, it's been a consistent, like, at least once a week I would do art. So it's hard to remember exactly when that was. I think it was probably, see, I did art during university, so it couldn't have been then. I reckon it may have been like when I started my first job or something. I don't know. He has like a whole mood? That sounds like it. Sounds intense. I used to take small painting class to the riverbanks mostly. The crocs weren't so big back then. That's not evil, that's basically he keeping people in check. Well, as long as he uses it for good, right? I'm such an amazing artist and human being. Oh, Raymond, thank you. Oh my gosh. Really appreciate that. It stops supervillains and also teaches students accountability and build character. Interesting. Well, I'm sure someone like him would be very useful, right? Bomb, thank you. Love the art, definitely following. Thank you so much. This was a little somersault girl I did a while back, so yeah. I just fixed up her arm because I wasn't exactly happy with it. Maybe I am now? I don't know. I'll have a look at it. Step away. Step away for a bit and see. But it's definitely looking better. How to manage changing light, bugs, and wind, it's always a challenge, yeah. I hope I get all the success I deserve. Oh, Raymond, thank you so much. I hope I get to see you again, and I hope you get back into art as well. Because what you said is not true that you're not that good. It's all just practice, you know, little steps. And you might get there sooner than you imagine as well, like, a lot of the time we all feel that way, right? We all feel that way. Group parachute! Heck yes. So yeah. I think that was the only unfinished drawing I had today. So today was a little bit of a different stream, guys, because we had the art review. So I did my little ghost sketch quickly. I didn't want to do a big one because I don't want to struggle to finish today. So have to schedule. I'll share this one on Patreon tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I edit that one. So you guys will get to see the fully edited, like, photograph on Patreon. And then, yeah, those were all posted. So you guys are pretty up to date. I need to post this one as well. And then Betty Boop. So I'm not that far behind, really. Oh my gosh, look at the huge group drop we've got. Eraserhead has goggles so people don't see who he's looking at. I see. Who's gonna make it? Dover? Dover just landed. Melbourne's gonna do a better job though. Melbourne got it for 60 points. Heck yeah. You go, Melbourne. Melbourne, can you please show me the mug that you paint for your grandma if it's not like something personal? I would love to see. You promise you're going back to bed, but you just saw the notifications on your Insta. Yeah, well, I loved your drawings. They're so amazing. So much for my time and kindness. Oh, thank you, Raymond. Seriously, you needed that, and also have a wonderful night. Well, I'm glad I could put like a smile on your day. I know how it feels like you know, being on Instagram and sometimes just feeling invisible, like nobody sees your art. So I hope that I made you feel a little less invisible. It was gone off to the side. Usually Dover pushes people out of the way. Poor Spark, poor Spark. You're drawing your mom and dad something at the same time. Sounds so beautiful. So how are you gonna get it applied to the mug though? Like is it like a coarse mug? I'm guessing it's not like a glazed mug. Or are you going to glaze it afterwards? You do a lot of canvas pencil art, but now everybody's doing electronic art? Are you meaning digital art? I've never heard someone call it electronic art before. Never heard that. So yeah, guys, I also need to show you what I am planning. Sorry. I'll show you guys. So I have transferred 2 of my sketches onto gesso board, guys. So we have the magical white yak and we have the ghost bunny as well. So these will become 2 fully fledged paintings. And it smells so good, guys. I love the smell of fresh gesso board. You forgot the name for a sec, electronic art. Well, that can be a thing. Electronic art can be a thing. Keep up the traditional art if that's what I prefer, you know that feeling. Well, everybody has a different preference. I actually used to be fully digital artist. And then I switched. I don't know why, I just felt like I loved getting my hands messy with real paint. But yeah, these are the 2 new paintings that I'll be working on probably next week. So hopefully I'll have some time to do those. I also want to finish up this little guy. My cute little ghost bunny. He's not entirely done yet. I just want to add like a little bit more detail to him. And then I need to finish this one, guys. So you guys can tell, like on the dress, the skirt, I need to make some changes. I don't want the skirt to be the way that it is. I want it to feel a little less stiff, a little bit more flowy. So hopefully I can do that. But yeah, it's almost done. I also need to buy stuff to glaze it with, which I'm kind of nervous about because glazing things can sometimes go terribly wrong. So I'm just hoping it doesn't happen. So, but yeah, looking forward to getting back into oil painting. I also have my mum's oil painting that I'm still finishing up, which is, I've let it rest because the leaves, the grass in the foreground are really giving me a lot of grief. So I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. But yeah, I'll be finishing this one up as well. It's not it's not got a lot of work to do. It's very close. There's a little bit of refinement issues, like I need to touch up the glow on her head up here. I need to smooth that out a little bit. But yeah, most of the detail I'm talking about adding, can't move that up a lot, is the grass down the bottom. I just want that to be a little bit more detailed, really. You love the ghost bunny! I love the ghost bunny too. You love it? You love it only ever shows your art on Twitter and you still only show like one of your drawings. Wait, what do you mean, Bomb? If someone almost is 30, I think it's too late for them to do art? No, not at all, not at all. I don't think it's ever too late. Like, here's the thing, Raymond. The way I see it is, like, yes, you don't have all that practice from when you're younger, right? But when you're younger, you also don't have a lot of the knowledge that you currently do. You haven't seen a lot of the things that you've already seen. So you're sort of gradually developing, but also at probably a slower pace than you could develop if you were an adult. in some ways. Like, if you're an adult, you're able to see a 3D form a lot better than you do when you're a child, right? So I think in some ways you will probably progress faster as an adult because you're more able to take in those technical skills. So I don't think that that's going to hold you back. I think it is going to be hard because you will have to accumulate practice, and it really just depends like how fast do you learn. Like if you're really fast at learning, it's not going to take you long, and you don't know yet. You don't know till you try. And even, even if it's like something that is going to take time, there are artists who are really old and still make amazing work. And not all of them started when they were little, right? So I don't think it's ever too late. Drawing a razor head for your first collection, for your collection and for your YouTube. You have a YouTube album? I had no idea. Do you want to share your YouTube account with us? If you don't mind? I would love to follow you. It's a great feeling. You'll love it if you only ever show your art on Twitter and you still only show on one of your drawings. That ballerina one looks like a semi-self-portrait. It kind of is, I guess, although I've never had a fringe exactly like that. Doing portraits of individual blades of grass is tricky. Yeah, thank you, Sketch. You would know. You would know. Do you have any advice you can give me on that? That's why you're drawing a razor head. You only ever went public with one drawing because you're a little too shy to show your art. That's what you meant. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, well, it's a very daunting process, Bomb. Like, I remember at some point before I went to university, I put all my artwork on DeviantArt. I still have a DeviantArt account, but yeah, I put all my art on DeviantArt, and then I freaked out knowing my art was online, like available for the whole world to see. And, it's like my babies are out there vulnerable on their own. And so it really freaked me out, and I took it all offline again. And then when I went to university, my teachers were like, whoa, if you want a career in art, you have to put your work out there. You can't hide it from the world. So I put my art out there, and well, yeah, it felt a lot better since then. It's like something you just have to overcome, sadly. You worked once teaching in a prison. The enthusiasm of those guys is amazing. They just get right into the art and have so much fun. Wow, that's a cool experience. That's so interesting. Also, guys, if you have DeviantArt, we have a DeviantArt group. So if you'd like to join that, that would be freaking amazing. Use a second canvas, your opinion. Practice the grass strokes on the second canvas. When the stroke is just right, the paint is just right, the brush is working, switch to the real painting, it's easier then. Thank you. That is actually a great tip. I should try that. Because you're right, like when the paint isn't right on the brush, it's like virtually impossible. And you're like practicing on the canvas and it just doesn't work. I should post more on Twitter or something to show... You should post more on Twitter or something to show me and others. You should, Bomb. You really should. I understand though, like that feeling of feeling vulnerable when your art is out there. So, oh, dope, Bob. Thank you so much for that sub to Sketch. Really appreciate that. Would I ever consider doing tattoos? No, I don't think so, because like freaks me out, like drawing on someone, but I don't mind, like people have tattooed some of my work on themselves. I don't mind that. I do just usually ask that people at least buy a print from me, so I am in some way supported. But yeah, I'm not against that idea at all. Like, if you want to get my work tattooed by someone else, totally fine with that. Totally fine. But I'm not gonna be doing it on you. That's a little freaky for me, I reckon. But yeah, we're probably done for the day, guys. So, I reckon it's time for us to find someone to raid. Thank you guys so much again for being here and entering our art challenge. I really appreciate that. And thank you for everyone who's followed today, who's new here. I really appreciate you all. I'm glad you guys stopped by and we got to meet you. So, couple of things, guys. I think, was it the 3rd of November, Dover, that we have the next art challenge? I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd of November. So the next prompt, guys, is superhero self-portrait. Yes, so 3rd of December. So if you'd like to join in on that art challenge, guys, draw yourself as a superhero. Can be whatever you want. You're so glad I exist. Thank you, Neka. Oh, thank you for being here, Raymond. You light up my day as well, so I'm glad you're here. You guys are so wholesome, and I love coming on here and having a chat with you all. Talk about art, just chilling out. It's so much fun. I don't know what I would do without streams. You drew yourself a couple of days ago as like a superhero? Well, we have a couple of places we could go to raid. So many places, actually. Cody's there as well. Oh my gosh. So many places. We haven't raided Cody in a long time. I reckon it might be a good idea to raid Cody. So let's raid Cody. Also, guys, what's my Discord? I thought you were already in my Discord, Marble. I'm pretty sure you were in Discord, but yeah, I just dropped a link for you, so if you'd like to join my Discord, we chat on there, we hang out during the week, we joke, we tease Spark, we spit on Spark, we have apparently votes about do snails, are snails better than beetles, or who knows what, so Marble left. Well, maybe Marble's account got closed or something, and that's what happened. Who knows? Also, guys, I have a Patreon account where I share an exclusive story. So, every month, you guys get one part of the story added, and you also get to give me one prompt of any character of your choosing that I will draw for you and add to our community drawing. So, everybody who's a patron gets their drawing on paper as a community drawing. So, you get to do that. We also have exclusive wallpapers and exclusive merch on Patreon if you'd like to take part in that. Totally up to you. But yeah, let us raid, guys. I will send you all off to Cody. There we go. So Cody's an amazing artist. It looks like he's actually also doing a show and tell exactly like we did today. So that'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, I am streaming again on Monday. So if you'd like to take part in my next stream, go have a look at the schedule, guys. And copy and paste the raid message that Dora just shared in the chat, guys. We want to share that once we head over to Cody. Thank you all for being here and spending time with me. I will see you guys again on Monday.